If you're planning to buy a property in Kenya, one of the most important things to understand is the total budget, not just the purchase price of the property. In this video, I'll break down every cost involved so you know what to expect. Now, let's start with the property price. This is the amount the seller is asking for the property, whether it's land, a house, or an apartment. But this price only covers the ownership of the property itself. It does not cover any other additional costs, such as transferring the property into your name. This is where additional cost comes in. The second cost is legal fees. Why do you pay them? You need a lawyer to handle the legal process of the transaction. This includes verifying ownership, conducting title search, preparing and reviewing agreements, and handling transfer of ownership. The legal fees are usually 1 to 2% of the property value. The third cost is stamp duty. Stamp duty is a government tax that is paid when the ownership of a property is transferred. In simple terms, it's what makes the transaction official in the eyes of the government. In Nairobi and other urban areas, it's usually 4% of the property value. So, for 5 million shillings property, it's about 200,000 shillings. This is one of the largest additional costs that must be paid before the property is transferred into your name. The fourth cost is valuation fees. Before the stamp duty is calculated, the government requires a valuation of the property. This is done by a registered valuer to confirm the property's market value. This usually costs about 0.25% of the property value. The fifth is mortgage costs. If you're using mortgage, there are additional costs involved. For example, deposit, bank fees, and insurance. These costs are part of securing financing. They may increase the amount you need upfront. There are other additional costs that people may forget. These additional costs that come after or around the purchase, such as moving costs, furnishing, renovation, service charge deposits, and agency fees in some transactions. This may not be discussed upfront, but they are part of settling into the property. Let's bring everything together with a simple example. For 5 million shillings property in Nairobi, the stamp duty would be 200,000, legal fees about 75,000, valuation about 15,000, and additional cost about 100,000 or more. So instead of 5 million, you are realistically looking at around 5.4 million shillings. If you're planning to buy a property and you like a clear, personalized breakdown of all these costs, you can call or email me. I'll help you understand exactly what to expect based on your budget and what you're looking for.